MAGA and Megyn Kelly's newest defense for all of these Epstein releases now is that statutory rape isn't really rape. Well, let me just be clear about this. Every single man that exists is given this joke really early on, and it's told from man to man. 16 will get you 20, but 20 can get you a 69. Now, 16 will get you 20 is a reminder that 16 years old is the limit of the age of consent. 16 years and under, and you're going to jail for statutory rape. It doesn't matter if you said whether or not she did it willingly or unwillingly. It matters absolutely nothing. Literally. I had a friend of mine who was helping a runaway teenager. He was helping her out, got her back to her family, but her family, one of the reasons why she ran away is that she was a pregnant teen. What she did is she told my friend, who was 50 years old, she told her mother that he was the father. In part might have been because the person that got her pregnant was a gang member and Paul was a decent guy. But the problem is what you get is the moment that happened, the police came to him and arrested him that day. He spent 3 days in LA County and he was about to go to jail and he was about to be arraigned until that girl finally came forward and said, hey, no, he's not the dad. And she got into a lot of trouble from her mom and everything because she got pregnant with a gang member. But my friend would have gone to jail for decades, even at the age of 50, because of what she said. But statutory rape is statutory rape. That was what Epstein is capable of blackmailing everyone with, is he holds a little black book where everyone in the black book who had sex committed statutory rape, whether or not they had consent.
I do know somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. Not everything, but virtually everything. And this person has told me from the start, years and years ago, that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. This is this person's view, who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like he liked 15-year-old girls. And I realize this is disgusting. I'm definitely not trying to make an excuse for this. I'm just giving you facts. That he wasn't into like 8-year-olds, but he liked the very young teen types that could pass for even younger than they were, but would look legal to a passerby. And that is what I believed, and that was what I reliably was told for many years. And it wasn't until we heard from Pam Bondi that they had tens of thousands of videos of alleged, forgive me, they used to call it kiddie porn. Now they call it child sexual abuse material on his computer, that for the first time I thought, oh no, he was an actual pedophile. I mean, only a pedophile gets off on young children abuse videos. She's never clarified it. I don't know whether it's true. I have to be honest. I don't really trust Pam Bondi's word on the Epstein matters anymore. Yeah, so I don't know what's true about him, but we have yet to see anybody come forward and say, I was I was under 10, I was under 14 when I first came within his purview. Look, you can say that's a distinction without a difference.
No, it's not.
I think there is a difference. Yeah. There's a difference between a 15-year-old.
One other thing, Megan, there were 13-year-old and victims within Epstein's grasp. One of them was Katie Johnson. The woman's name we will never let speak out of your damn mouth, because the moment that you do, you'd have to actually watch her video, her testimony, where you will hear her describe in grave detail the fact that Donald Trump paid Epstein for her use. She was a lookalike of Trump's daughter, and the last scene that he paid for was a forced bondage, simulated R. You know what that happened there? Trump did not listen to the safe word. He did not hear or he did not care that she was screaming, "Stop, this hurts, I'm in pain," and all this stuff, and it didn't matter to Trump. So, yes, there are people who are real victims. But even if it doesn't even matter that she was 13, every single girl who was under the age of 16 was, in fact, raped. Because statutory rape is the law in this country. It's the age of consent. Bye-bye. Like, share, subscribe.